Hello, this is Charlie ringing the depot. We're going to be slightly late with your delivery of tea. The tea bags are slightly damp. Yes. Hello everybody, Biffa here. Welcome back to Cities Skyline Industries. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Today we're going to be expanding our city, sorting out our waterworks, and maybe checking out what the heck's going on with those trains over there. I might save the trains for another day. Oh, we've got fires and all sorts of things going on. Last episode we put this in. The scissors is what I'm calling them, the pair of scissors. This was an asset I took off the workshop. Loads of comments saying I'd copied Conflict Nerd. No, I hadn't. I took an asset off the workshop. What the guy did who made the asset, I don't know. I think he may have, Conflict Nerd may have also used this asset. I don't know anyway, but sometimes people take ideas from other people and run with it. That's what we're deciding to do. Just looking on here, is there anything else that's majorly overprop? Wow, that is set to... Oh, I bet that was it. Did I put that up without realising it? Did I monkey with that at some point? I think I might have done. Let's just see whether that makes a big difference and we start earning more money. I'll tell you why I did that. Because it ups the production rate and allows them to have more buildings. I bet that's what it is. Okay, well there we go. We may have just solved the problem. So, I want to look at my water. We're going to leave that running for a while. And we'll come back and check it out. My water production at the moment has been going up and down, because as you can see from here, like these, they're sucking up so much water. It's changing the way it all looks. And I've changed the way the land shape is and stuff as well. I want to set up a proper area for those, like we've got with our waste. Now, we did have these water pumping stations in here. And even though these are supposed to not put out any pollution at all with our water, they did. This water has 1% pollution. We've tested it. We know it's true. Even with these floating garbage collectors, yeah, 1% pollution into our nasty water. Yeah, we're making money again, look. So I want to build a nice little area for that. And somebody suggested using canals, and I thought that's a good idea because what am I looking for? Water structure. We could just run wide, medium canal, wide, deep canal. We could just run a nice deep canal somewhere and have that as our water collection system. Let's have a look. I mean, we could just do it right over there, an entirely different area. But I was thinking we'd try and sort of keep it in here with this. How about if we move this landmass out a bit here and then had a canal going up the sides? Because I'd like to sort of keep it near this if possible. Let's grab my brush size and brush strength. Yeah, if we grab this size here and sort of bring this out a bit. Look at this. We need to lower all of this, don't we? Seriously, through here. Oh, I'm going to flood a load of stuff, aren't I? There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, so let's bring this out a bit. Try that. We'll smooth this down here. Hopefully that's okay and doesn't mess anything up too much. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll let the water displace. I'll have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, we're going to get a minor flood along here. And a minor flood along here as well. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm begging your pardon. Hopefully that'll all leave quite quickly. Yes, there we go. Okay, I've made this a lot deeper now. It's as deep as the sea out here, just a bit further on. So that's now sucking in lots of water, which is what I want to see. I actually want this road to continue down here. So let's just adjust this a little bit. So now we've sort of changed the shape of this river, and there's a nice big drop. If we change that drop to over here, we could put a dam there. Okay, you are all going as well. Yep, let's take out that in there. You are all underwater, which is very cool, but not the place that you need to be. Let's grab these. 3, 2, and 1. So let's see how much water we're actually making. Water availability, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That seems like plenty. And our money's going up as well. Hooray! Glad I spotted that. Okay, how much electricity do we have? Yeah, that's fine. So we'll leave those in there like that. Let's just take a look at this little drop that we've got going down here. What the heck? What's going on with all my ferries? Look at them. They've all They're not able to get in the water anymore. Got to get a screenshot of that. Oh, well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Let's just see if we can fix that. Can I move you so you clip onto the edge of the land? Yeah, there we go. And then hopefully you'll all get working again. Right, seems like most of my ferries have been messed up because of the way the water's changed. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we're going to bring this out here. We're going to bring the drop to about there. And then we're going to have our dam across here, I reckon. Just wait for that water to fill up. I'm hoping this is going to work well. So let's just see what we can get. I mean, that would be perfect right there. 48 megawatts. Not amazingly amazing, but, you know, let's just try a little bit further up. 16 megawatts. 0 megawatts. That is perfect. Maybe not. 16. Let me just see if I can find a good spot here to get a lot of megawattage out of this thing. Oh, I've been fiddling around with this for a while. There we go, 80. 80 is the most I can get in this position here. So we're going to pop that in for now. We're going to let that do what it does, which is all go weird and level out. And hopefully it's going to start backing up behind here, which I hope isn't going to flood all of our people. We're going to see what happens. I don't think that should affect anything else. We've got a road here we'll need to connect as well. Might be able to just squeeze a little road down here. Let's take this one here. Just see. Yeah, we should be able to get through there. Yeah, that's fine. If we come down here with that, then we can connect that up to there. Let's bring that. We'll sort of curve that round. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And actually, if I take that and that out, and maybe that as well, and then we can curve that one. There we go. Excellent. So that sort of connects up there. There we go. Let's just check what we're getting out of this now. 96. It's going up. Now, I have made this quite deep on this side. I've lowered it down about 2 or 3 times. You can see it's much lower than what's going on out here. I think we might just leave that like that for now. Let's just sort out some of these little walls here. There we go. Just make these look a bit nicer. And we might just smooth this bit out as well. Help the water to keep flowing. Excellent. And then we're going to connect this road up to here. Just seems like a good spot. Can we just sort of curve that around? How would that go? Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. Money's still going up. Excellent. That's what we want to see. How's that looking there? That is a one weird winky wonky road, isn't it? There's probably not much we can do about that. Let's just maybe get it a bit slopier. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. That's fine. That's okay. Good. So what are we up to now? Back down to 80 again. Okay. But that's one dam. I mean, we could have as many dams as we want along here, couldn't we? We could do like another one here. We could do a few over here, couldn't we? I mean, which way? The water's flowing down this way. Could we perhaps add 2 or 3 dams into that area? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think. We're going to go with that one for now. How's our power doing? Lots of electricity. Excellent. We're producing much more than we need and plenty of water as well. Cool. Right, so let's leave all that going. I'm glad that that's worked out nicely over here. Something I have wanted to do for a while, and congratulations, it hasn't been mentioned in the comments for a while, so that's really good. We're going to remove the trees from here. I did mention on Twitter, every time somebody mentions in a comment, oh, it's saving, Sippity. Every time somebody mentions in the comments, I can't believe you've got trees by the airport, I put them back in again, so hasn't been mentioned for a while, so let's just remove those. And the ones from over here. There we go. All the captains of the planes are cheering as we speak because they've been finding it really hard not to clip their wings. There we go, as they go past. Okay, we've got some more work to do with the dams, which we'll get to in a moment. But I've just been reading through your comments, and there was an excellent suggestion, which I've put into practice, which is I've only allowed intercity trains in this station here. So all of my other stations are set not to allow the intercity trains to come in. Look at that. all those people coming off the train, jumping onto here, heading into our city, which is really cool. Yes, so that will help with all the train traffic that we were seeing sort of all over the place. It's going to take a few minutes for all of the intercity trains to disappear. I think like this one here. Oh no, that's one of my passenger trains, but there's intercity ones all over the place, so they're going to clear out from the city. Our traffic, talking about traffic, 79% has been great. I've been sort of tweaking roundabouts here and there, like I mentioned, like this one for instance, and all of this is flowing really nicely now. All the people coming in, delivering the trucks to this area, that is going well. Yep, so I've done that. I know that there is underneath this station here let's just open that. There we go. A tube connection, and I'm going to save that because my tube network is like all the way across the other side of the river over there, or all the way up over here. It's just too far. You know, we've got monorails and stuff for the longer distance. I'm going to keep that tube there for when we build in this area, and we can have another tube, sort of local tube. I feel tube has to be local, train long distance, tube local, and then sort of monorail in the middle, you know, monorail and tram sort of in the middle. That's how we're going to do it. So we'll save that for when we need it. Right, talking about dams, we are going to add some more dams in. I've gone around this area of the city here and fixed all of the ferry stops, so they're working okay now. Of course, we can't put dams up and down here because we've got ferries, but we've got this nice stretch of river here that I reckon we could do something cool with and get 2 or 3 dams. And if we can get to be dam powered in the whole city, that would just be fantastic. So, I mean, if we just put a dam across here, we're not going to get a huge amount of electricity, are we? For one, it's the wrong height over there, so it's not going to work, is it? Slope too steep. But let's just see. I mean, if we stuck that in there, we're going to get 16 megawatts. So we want to build up both sides of these to be pretty high if we can. I would say the height of this section along here. So let's give that a go. The money is coming in, which is really good. I've dropped my tax rate down again as well, just so we can get more need for people. Let's take that and go a bit bigger. So we're going to go that height all the way down here. We can terraform this in a bit, so don't worry about that. And we're going to do it all the way down here as well. Zip. There we go. So we now have something to work on both sides, which is good. If I go out a little bit wider, then we can sort of terraform that and it won't mess anything up too much. And we'll sort of come up there, we can terraform that a bit, and we may as well sort of fill that in, although we do have a highway that we're going to want coming through there at some point. Right, I'll smooth that out later. Cool, there we go. So that's going to go there. Let us grab our first dam. I mean, if we just stuck it up as high as it would go. What? 400, we're getting into the 500s. This is getting much better. I'm thinking like the mouth, if we went right to the top. 496. I mean, we could just go something like that. I want to get that in the middle. How much is that going to cost us? 100 and something thousand. Let's go with that. Let's speed the game up. So already that is just absolutely brilliant. And then we could try and see whether we can make it better by knocking the bottom out of that dam there, like we did with this one. Zip the water in front. We've lowered that right down. I mean, this has only given us 112, so we might end up not even keeping that one. We shall see, but that is fantastic. That's going to give us nothing. So it's waiting for the water to fill up at the back. Hopefully this isn't too high, because it's going to fill up to here, isn't it? And then start running through. Let's just see what happens once that's filled up. Oh, look. The river is going to dry out. Oh, my goodness. All of the ferries down here, they've just got back into going around the city. And suddenly, oh, dear. So the downside of this is now going to fill up, I would imagine, up here somewhere. Hopefully. And now the water's running over everywhere else. So we need to be really careful here. Otherwise, we're going to end up flooding our whole city. So I am wondering whether it would have been a better idea to put that a little bit lower. Yeah, look, this is all flowing up over here. I'm not entirely sure I've done the best thing here. because I don't think it's ever going to sort of fill up, is it? Well, we've definitely messed up the water here. We've dried out the whole of this basin. Look at this. Our oil rig, I'm guessing that's not working anymore. Is it still working? It's still operating normally. Look at that. Our offshore oil rig is operating perfectly fine with no water whatsoever. I'm assuming our ferries are not so happy. Where are they all? Oh, there they are. Look, they're just sort of hovering around here with no water. Oh, I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. Okay. Yeah, we're still waiting for this to start filling through. It's taking flipping ages. Okay, I decided to remove the little island that was in here. Everybody living and working over here is getting slightly worried that we've started something here. Yeah, so I thought I'd remove that island because the water is the water sources we've got are up the top and they're running down here, and they sort of seem to be bypassing this because of that island taking up room. So I've removed that. So hopefully, and we've made this a little bit higher, hopefully this is going to get high enough to set this thing off, because I think that's what the issue is. Do you know what? I've had an idea. I think if we build one a bit further down, and it'll actually have some space to build up. I'm going to delete this one. Yep. Let this build up a bit in here to fill up. So there we go. We've got this nice big drop. It's going to go over, fill all this up. And then if it fills up to the top and then drops down out of here, we should be okay. Okay, so we need to stop this water flowing down here. That's what's happening. We need this to fill up. So I'm thinking another dam over here. We might even end up with one up there as well. But we want this to fill up with water, which is not happening at the moment. So let's grab our terrain tool and we're going to mess up this coast down here. There we go. So we can now have... Don't worry, we can smooth it all out and make it look nice later. We're going to put a dam across here. That may get slightly changed later. So we want all of this area here to fill up with water, and then it will start running out. I want this land to be level again. So let's level out that. Zippity-doo-dah up to the dam there, and then we'll just put that down lower, because it's the height that makes the electricity. It's not the size of the dam. It's if the water reaches right to the top, then it comes through and drops a long way down there. So ideally you'd want to do these on sort of mountain areas, so you've got a huge drop the other side, but that is not always possible. There we go. Let's get that drop bigger. There we go. And then this one here, I'm not too worried about at the moment. I just want this area to fill up. There we go. Look, the water's getting higher already. And as soon as it gets to the top and starts dropping, we'll get power out of that. And the same over here. We can dig this down a lot lower over here. Look, see, that's quite high there. If we take this height and sort of bring it up to the dam wall, there we go. So we've got a nice drop through there as well. Oh, we're starting to get some power. We're starting to get some power. No, oh, nearly 1,000 megawatts. 1,072 megawatts out of this one. We've got a slight overflowing problem. Hopefully that will sort itself out. 480 from here. I reckon we could even put one here, you know, because this sort of drops down a little bit. But let's leave that going for now. What's happened to... Oh, it's underwater. 976. Yep, it's leveling out. Fantastic. So hopefully this will start filling up again, because this is like, whoops, no water in here. Yeah, it's all sort of flowing the wrong way. So hopefully that'll fix itself, because people aren't using the ferries at the moment. But that's 620, 592, changing all the time, of course. 400. Wow, that is really good. 384. Oh, please don't go back down to 0 again. We've just blimmin' got it working. It's got to literally reach to this bit here. Yeah, it's still leveling out. Water takes ages to level itself out. Once we get this going, we could add even more coming down here, couldn't we? I mean, could we even just sort of do that now? Maybe let's try and do that now. Let's add. I don't know whether this will work, but let's add... I mean, it's got to be... Does it have to be slightly lower than that one up there? Well, I'm going to use the Move It mod and set that to be exactly the same height as that one. There we go. Even though it looks lower, That just does not look exactly the same height as this one at all, does it? Apparently it is. Obviously the land drops down there somehow. Let's have a look at the terrain. That is nowhere near the same height. Why is it not? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll trick the game. We'll get this road out here like that. And then we'll use Move It Mod again. We've got that selected. We'll make it the same height as this road. Hey, there we go. Absolutely perfect. What the heck is it doing? Can we seriously not set these to be the same height? Nah, it's not going to let us. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to move it up and use our eyeballs. And see if we can get that to be the same height. And just see how that goes. We could probably... Yeah, look, you can go up a little bit higher. Can I have... Can't have both screens on at the same time. Then if that... See, I don't know whether that's going to stop this one working then. Because that's not going to fall out through there, is it? Can I grab this down? There it is. Yeah, until that starts falling through. And then as soon as that starts falling through... We should... get power out of both of these. I've seen this done before. We should be able to do it. I've got loads coming over there. That water's draining away. I built these sides up. I mean, we must be getting so much power. Yeah, power availability through the roof, although it's not connected to anything yet. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's some amount that we need between, amount of space that we need between these before they start working really well. I mean, this is getting now nearly 500. It's costing us 2,240 a week. This is costing us the same. It's only giving us 64. So I'm thinking we're going to delete this one. Oh my giddy aunt. What of all these things here left in the... What the heck's all that? Well, something's been left behind by the dam. Don't use the Move It mod to, to move your dam up and down. I don't know what that is. Might be able to get rid of all of those. What are these things? They're weird. They're pieces of dam, are they? They are, look. They are pieces of dam. Well, I think we can get rid of those. Let's just use this to grab those and delete. There we go. They're gone. Ignore that. They're not there anymore. There we go. I've got all of this connected to my city. This will be connected to my power grid once it's making power. Can you just sort of come across here like that? Thank you very much. And we'll bring this one up here like that. Yes, there we go. Otherwise people complain they've got no power, which is no good. Yeah, how far apart should I put these? I'm thinking the other one probably needs to be over there. But that's looking quite good. And we've raised up the sides, so sort of... Would that be levees? When you put levees down the side to raise the water in the middle? And that's working really well. And this is all filled up down here. They're probably going to get a slight flood any moment as this heads down. Hopefully not too bad. Here it comes. Oh, I think the bridges are just about high enough to let all of that through. Everybody's got a big sigh of relief. Woo! We're fine. We're fine. I don't know how it's going further down the river, though. Oh, spoke too soon. Here it comes. No, the poor people. Don't worry. It was all in the name of science and the power for the city. Oh, my goodness me. There they go, bobbing along down the river. Hello, this is Charlie ringing the depot. We're going to be slightly late with your delivery of tea. The tea bags are slightly damp. Yes, I will see you when I manage to come out the other end. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, there's no football match going on at the moment, but yeah, we're having a slight issue around the Juventus football stadium. Sorry about that, everybody. That police car's being washed away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The ferries are happy though. They've been lacking in water for so long. But, you know, they've got extra water now, so they're pleased about that. Look. Finally, we can reach our boats. Yeah. Oh, no, they're too high. We can't reach them at all. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Here it comes. The wave has actually got bigger as it's moved down into this area. Yikes. The zoo's okay, though. The animals are very happy. And all of the whales and things under the water, they're just like ecstatic. Yeah, we love all this extra water. Whoa, this little area here, it's turning into like a mini tidal wave, isn't it? Hold on, folks. Get out the ferry quick. Go on. Run for your lives! You should have stayed on the ferry. You would have been much safer. No! Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. I hope you brought a spare pair of shorts. Ferry driver's like, welp, I'm off. Whoa, look at that. that little car there, do you see it? The red one. Like, popped out the water. We're okay. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, it's buildings falling down. I'm wondering what the puffs of, not smoke, but dust and stuff. I think it's buildings, yeah, disappearing. Yeah, look, that's what it is. It looks, oh dear. Do you know what we haven't got? We haven't got any disaster management in our city, so we're going to need to put something like that in to try and, oh, look at this down here. This is like really low-lying land, isn't it? Oh, no, let's zoom around here. Oh, getting slightly FPS-y. Here it comes. Look, all these people getting off. Love it. So I know you guys and girls out there are experts on dams. How should I best set these up going down this river? Let me know in the comments below and we're going to try that next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.